I'm Karen and welcome to this yoga practice. Let's start seated, cross-legged, or have your legs out in front, whichever is most comfortable for you. Ground both sitting bones and sit up nice and tall. Your chest is open, your shoulders relaxed. Be aware of the line from tailbone to crown of the head. Relax your hands on your knees with palms turned open or in your lap, palms turned open. And close down the eyes gently. Lower the chin just a little to lengthen the back of your neck. And allow your body to settle here. Transitioning from the outer world to the inner world. Feeling your connection to the earth. Your legs relaxed. Feel the inflation and deflation of your belly with each inhalation and exhalation. No hurry, smooth even breaths. Take your internal gaze up your spine. Feel the length, the lifting, the space between each vertebra. Be aware of your heart open and bright. Relax your arms, your elbows loosened. Feel the sensations in the palms of your hands. Take your internal gaze up your neck, your cervical spine. Allow that part to lengthen and dissolve any tension with your exhalation. Take your internal gaze to your eyebrow center. The space between your eyebrows, allowing that to expand, free of any tension or tightness. Smooth out the skin of your forehead and temples. Release your jaw and let your tongue be heavy in your mouth. Allow the mind to quiet, so taking your internal gaze back from the space between your eyebrows into the center of your head. Stimulating the pituitary gland. Bringing your attention to the here and now. Feel the crown of your head lift up to farther sky. Portal between physical reality and the divine world. Practice the full yogic breath, breathing in and out through your nostrils, breathing with more effort now, but without strain. Inhale, your belly inflates, the breath moves up to your chest, your rib cage expands, the chest and collarbones lift. With your exhalation, the breath flows from your chest, the collarbones and rib cage move back, and then the lower belly deflates. So inhale, belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale, collarbones, chest, belly. Smooth, even breaths without strain. If you feel any discomfort, focus just on the lower abdominal breaths, which is very calming. Begin our asana practice by being relaxed and centered. Honoring our body in the practice. Experiencing each pose as if it's the first time that you're doing it. practice 3 more full yogic breaths. Breathing to its natural pace, and gently open the eyes. Let's transition to child's pose. Knees separated, your big toes together, sink the weight back to your heels, stretch your arms out, relax your forehead to the mat. If you need some height, place one fist on top of the other. Take your attention to your back, allow the spine to lengthen, and feel as if you're breathing in and out from your back. Feel the hips sink down. With your next inhalation, let's come up onto all fours and concave the back, letting the shoulder blades slide down the back as you gaze up. Exhale, curl the toes under and press back to downward facing dog. An inverted V shape. Walk your hands forward to plank pose, your inhalation initiating the movement, pushing back through the heels. And exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, keeping the elbows hugged in. Uncurl the toes, inhale, cobra, curling your upper back, letting the shoulders slide down. And exhale onto the knees, arch your back like a cat, bow the head. And return to child's pose, resting your forehead to the mat. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, cow pose, concaving the back. Exhale, curling the toes under, downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward, inhale, plank pose. And let's lower, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, bhujangasana. And exhale, onto the knees, arch your back like a cat. Return to child's pose, resting the forehead to the mat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, pressing the chest back. Inhale, plank pose, firm through the middle like a hardwood plank. And lowering knees, chest, chin, elbows hugged in. Inhale, open your heart, pull the shoulders back and down. And exhale, onto the knees, arch your back. And returning to child's pose, Halasana. Let's come up onto the knees and step the right foot forward, sliding the left knee back. Keeping your right hand on your knee, inhale, take the left arm up, and exhale, side bend to the right. It's one of my favorites at the moment, which features in a few of the videos. It's nice hip flexor stretch and side opening, low impact. Take care of your knee. If you need to, place a blanket underneath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen forward, take the elbow to the outside of the right knee and use that as leverage to twist round. Your exhalation initiating the twist. Exhale, release, taking the hands to the inside of the right foot. Let's walk that right foot over. It's early on in the practice, so you might like to stay here with your arms straight. But if you feel you have that flexibility early on, lower down onto your forearms and interlace your fingers. Lizard pose. You might find that your right foot flares out. That's okay. Stack your knee above your ankle to protect your joint. Release, taking your hands flat to the floor, swing that right leg round and coming up onto the knees. Let's take the left foot forward this time. Sliding the right knee back. Keep your left hand on your knee. Inhale, take the right arm up, length through the middle. Exhale, side bend to the left. Find a focus point to fix your gaze in each pose. Check in that your neck is relaxed. Inhale, come up through the center. Exhale, release, taking your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, twisting to the left, hooking the elbow to the knee. Create some space between and below the shoulder blades. Soften the back of the heart. Exhale, release. Take the hands to the inside of the left foot, walking the left foot over, arms straight or lower down onto your forearms. Pausing here for a few breaths in lizard pose. Replenishing the hip with fresh oxygenated blood. Exhale, release, taking your hands to the floor, swing that leg around and coming up onto your knees once again. So let's do half camel pose. If you'd like to, you can curl your toes under and lift your heels, and that way you don't have to reach back quite as far, which is a good idea early in the practice, especially if you're doing this in the morning. So let's take the right arm up and left arm to the sky. Feel free to adjust your knees. We're going to press the hips forward, scoop the tailbone under so the head naturally tilts up. The left hand we can take either to our lower back or to our left heel. So if you're finding that you're curving your spine to the side in order to reach your heel, then I recommend that you take your hand to your lower back to create symmetry along your spine. Is open in this pose, improving suppleness of the spine, opening the abdomen. So let's reach up through the right arm and relax the arm down, pausing to absorb the practice. Let's take left arm to the sky, right arm out to the side. Scooping the tailbone under, pressing the hips forward, the head tilts up, and taking your right hand to either your heel or to your lower back, whichever allows symmetry along your spine. Stay in your comfort zone. Keep pressing the hips forward and scooping the tailbone under. Maintain your drishti, your focus point. Let's reach up through the left arm and release the arm down. Take a rest breath. And let's take our right leg out to the side and taking the arms out at shoulder height. So let's reach through the left arm and take the hand under the shoulder, taking the other arm, the right arm overhead by the ear. Gently rotate your chest to the sky. Beautiful diagonal line. Length on one side of the body. Keep pressing the hips forward. You'll notice I'm on my fingertips so I can press my hips forward. You may have your hand on a block. So let's lift up, inhale, and let's flow into Purvottanasana. Gate pose, so it's a side bend. Gently turning your chest to the sky, perhaps looking up with optimism. And with your inhalation, Let's release and bringing the knees back together. Let's take the left leg out to the side, taking the arms out at shoulder height, and let's lower the right hand under the shoulder, taking the left arm overhead, onto the fingertips or on a block, rotating your chest to the sky, scooping the tailbone down and under and pressing the hips forward. Create a diagonal line. Get long on one side of the body. Check in with your neck that it's comfortable. Aligning the back of the neck with your spine. And let's lift up, inhale. Virabhadrasana, gate pose, side bending. Gently turning the head, rotating the chest to the sky before you do that. Honoring the body, keep checking in, make sure that you're comfortable in the pose. We can explore our edge, but no, not push past it. Stay in a pose where we can maintain steadiness and ease in our breath, our body. With your inhalation, reach up, and exhale, release the arm, bringing the knees together. Let's bow forward to child's pose. With your arms by your side, forward to the mat. Relax completely in child's pose. Just letting the arms straight down by the body. Asana, hair pose, and inversion. So if you have any neck issues, then it's not recommended. Also if you're pregnant. So let's roll up onto the crown of the head, letting the arms slide forward, the hips above your knees. Just looking at the world upside down for a few breaths. If you're on a hard floor, it's recommended to place something underneath your head, like a blanket. Let's roll back onto our forward into child's pose, and with your inhalation initiating the lift, let's come up onto our heels. So let's do Virasana from the Yoga and Daily Life system, which is a nice way to create a natural arch of the foot. So we're bringing our right foot by our left knee and curling the left toes under. We're going to sit back on the left heel, keeping your spine long, right elbow to right knee, left hand to left thigh. The fingers just touching the face. Find your focus point. Keep breathing naturally, fully. Being aware of any tightness, sending your breath, your awareness there. Noticing how your body responds to discomfort. Use your breath to breathe through any discomfort. However, if you feel any sharp pain, then gently come out of the pose. So let's release, taking the hands out in front. So we're placing the left foot by the right knee, curling right toes under, sitting back on the right heel, left elbow to left knee, right hand to thigh, fingertips to the face, lifting up nice and tall. Find your drishti, your focus point. Single-minded focus. This pose is said to release fears. Exhalation, let's release, taking both hands to the floor, Pascimottanasana, holding on to opposite elbows. Feel free to bend your knees and lay your belly onto the thighs. Explore lengthening or straightening the legs, but feel free to keep them a little bent to keep length along your spine and your heart open. Just letting the head hang, perhaps gently shaking the head, nodding the head. And release your arms, and let's roll up slowly. Enjoy the slow unraveling. So let's come to the top of our mat and take our right foot back. So our hips stay square to the top of the mat. Feel free to adjust your back leg. Both feet grounded. So let's take our hands together into a mudra. So the last 3 fingers interlace, index fingers straight, and cross your thumbs. This mudra is said to enhance confidence. So with your inhalation, let's take the arms up by the ears. Press into your feet, but lift up through your fingertips. Gently pulling the belly back and up towards the spine. Opposing forces, grounded to the floor yet lifting high. And with your next inhalation, reach forward and exhale, fold. So keeping both legs straight. Parsvottanasana, intense side stretch. Feeling balanced. Ground into your feet, and let's initiate the rising up with our inhalation and bend the left leg. So we rise and transition into Warrior One. Pulling the lower ribs back. Inhale, straighten the legs. Let's do that twice more. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, Parsvottanasana. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up and bend the left knee. Warrior One. Tailbone down and under. Belly gently pulled back and up towards spine, engaging your core. Inhale, straighten the leg. One more round. Press into your feet. Lift up through your fingertips. Lift out of your hips. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, fold. Parsvottanasana. So your left hip pulls back, your right hip forward, squaring off your hips. Press into your feet. Inhale, initiate the rising up, bending the left knee. Warrior One. Body working as one. Resilient, courageous, strong. And with your inhalation, straighten the leg and release your hands to Anjali Mudra at your heart. So let's bring both feet together. Feel free to give them a shake. And let's take the left leg back. Make some adjustments, square off your hips. And let's take Temple Mudra, lifting the arms up. Press into your feet, lift out from your hips, lift up into your fingertips. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, fold into Parsvottanasana. Bowing to your authentic true self, beneath the layers of labels, connecting with your true essence in yoga, in your yoga practice. Press into your feet. Inhale, initiate the rise, bending your right leg, Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Engaging your core muscles, engaging Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, root lock and abdominal lock. Press into your feet and straighten your leg with the inhalation. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Maintaining your concentration to maintain the pose. Right hip back, left hip forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, bending the right leg as we rise up into Warrior One. And with your inhalation, straighten the leg. Press into your feet, lift up tall. Inhale, reach, exhale, fold. Notice your breath deepening, notice your body warming just from these static poses. Press into your feet, inhale, bending the right leg, Virabhadrasana one. Let's straighten the right leg and lower the hands to your heart. Stepping forward, releasing your arms and your legs. So let's do a balance pose. Sending your weight to the right leg, find a focus point on the floor or on the wall ahead, tilting your left hip up, and let's lift the knee. Lightly place your hands over your knee, interlacing your fingers. So feel free to stay here or join me for the twist. So we're going to release our left arm and take it round, and taking our gaze round to the left. All the way to the hand behind. Let's bring our hand back to our knee. And with your exhalation, releasing the leg down, giving your standing leg a good shake. Let's send the weight to the left leg, tilting the right hip up and lifting the knee. Lightly placing the hands over the knee. Feel free to stay here or join me for the twist. So following the right arm round. Releasing, and exhale, release your leg down. It's always a challenge with the rug and the mat. So let's swing the arms, releasing after the balance pose, cooling down. Let's come up to the top of the mat and stand tall into Tadasana, mountain pose. Grounding through your feet, flare out your toes. Feel the four corners of your feet grounded into the floor. If you need to, manually flare out your toes, which can clump together if we spend a lot of our life in closed-in shoes. Engage your legs, your leg muscles, the tailbone down and under just a little, finding that neutral line across your pelvis. So you can imagine you've got a bowl of water resting in your pelvic bowl. You don't want any of that water to spill out. So everybody's different. So take a moment to find that neutral position for you. Lengthen up your spine. Lift out from the crown of the head. Open your heart space, your arms by your side. Fingers spread. Chin parallel to the floor, gaze out at eye level. Inhale, taking your arms back and up. And exhale, let's fold. Bring the hands through the middle. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Ustrasana. Taking your hands to the shins of the floor. Straight legs, long spine, the back of the neck in line with the spine. And let's step back to downward facing dog. pressing the chest back, lowering to the knees, and sink back to child's pose. So let's walk our hands up and sit with our legs out in front. So I invite you to practice Pascimottanasana and transitioning into Halasana, Plough Pose. So it's not recommended if you're pregnant or menstruating at the moment. So with your inhalation, let's lift the arms up, lift out from your hips, and gently pulling the belly back, we fold forward into Pascimottanasana, which is forward bend. The arms back in the sockets, we're aiming to lay the belly onto the thighs rather than reaching the hands to the toes. Hinging from the hips. So from here, we'll do a slow transition to begin with, sliding your hands down. We lay our back to the mat, using your hands to propel yourself, to take the legs to the floor behind. So if your feet aren't touching, you'll need to take your hands to your back for support here, and put some strain on the neck. So if you have any discomfort in your neck, any issues with your neck, your back, your shoulders, then it's also not recommended. So we're going to roll out quite dynamically. Coming back up, inhale, lifting out from the hips, and exhale, folding forward. So let's do that a few times. Coming back to Halasana. In one breath, coming up, inhale, lifting out from the hips, and exhale, folding forward. Sliding the hands, keeping the spine long, using your abdomen. Coming back to Halasana. Rolling back up. Inhale, lift out from your hips, exhale, folding forward. So going a little bit faster if it feels good for you. Bringing up the body, improving suppleness of the spine. And let's do one more. And sliding the hands up the legs. And just pause for a moment in Dandasana with your hands on your thighs or by your side. Relax for just a moment and absorb the practice. Gently open the eyes, Purvottanasana. Taking your hands behind, lengthening out your legs and pointing the toes. Press into your hands and open your heart, lifting your sternum. Lift the hips off the mat and release the head back. And with your exhalation, lowering the bottom down, lowering chin, and take a rest breath. Let's do that twice more, Purvottanasana. If you feel any discomfort, feel free just to press your hands into the floor and lift your sternum to get a little back bend. And if you'd like to, lift the hips off the mat and release the head back if that's all right for your neck. Tuning into your own body and its needs. With your exhalation, let's lower down, lowering the chin towards the chest, absorbing the practice, full breath. One more round of Purvottanasana, pressing into your hands, lift your sternum, lifting the hips, perhaps letting the head fall back with control. with your exhalation, lowering down and bring the head forward. So let's come back up again and prepare for Navasana. Knees bent, lift out from your hips. So we're going to come back onto our sitting bones, balancing on our bottom. Feel free to keep your knees bent or release your hands from your knees, straighten your legs. Keeping the spine long, maintain your breath. Exhale, release, cross your ankles and take your hands by your side, just lifting your bottom with the inhalation, or lift your whole body and releasing. Navasana, lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, taking the pose. Bring the corners of your mouth up to your ears. This pose is great for improving posture, digestion. Exhale, release. The hands by your side, lifting just the bottom or the whole body. And releasing. One more round. Navasana, taking the pose with the inhalation. Keep lifting out from your hips, chest open. And exhale, release. One more lift with your inhalation. And exhale, release. So let's roll down onto our back and take Supple. So the soles of your feet are together, letting the knees fall out to the side with gravity. I invite you to take your hands overhead and hold on to opposite elbows. Allow yourself to relax in this restorative pose. Feel free to close down your eyes and be aware of where your body's feeling the warmth, perhaps at your belly after those 3 rounds of Navasana or boat pose. Be aware of the rhythms of your body, the rhythm of your breath, rhythm of your heart. Rhythm of your pulse, circulation of your blood. Gently open your eyes. Let's take the arms out to the side and lift the knees. Ensuring all of your back is supported here. Take your knees into the chest for a spinal twist. Take an inhalation and exhale, let your knees fall to the left as you turn to the right. Inhale, knees and head to center, and exhale, knees to the right as you turn to the left. Let's do that a few more times, moving in time with your breath. Massage your back. Allow your body to release with your exhalation. When your knees and necks on the left side, let's pause for a moment. Just letting the legs rest down. If your right shoulder blade's off the mat, you might like to bring that arm a little bit closer to your body. Bring some weight down on the right side. Create space across your upper back. Close down your eyes and just let your body unravel the way it wants to in this spinal twist. relaxation. Let's take the knees and head to center. Exhale, let the knees fall to the right, making little adjustments to be spacious across your upper back. Gently bringing some weight down on the left shoulder, perhaps bringing your left arm closer to your body. Yourself to relax in this pose, so perhaps one leg wants to straighten a bit more. No holding, just letting the body move into a shape that it wants to. So rather than closing down my eyes, I'm choosing to look up at the trees, connecting with nature. Perhaps you can visualize a place in nature if there isn't any natural space in view for you. Gently open the eyes, and let's bring the knees and head to center. Holding onto your knees, let's gently rock from side to side. Stretching out your legs for Savasana, relaxation. Close down your eyes, soften all of your face. The teeth are unclenched, the tongue heavy in your mouth. Imagine your brain were a muscle. Imagine how that might feel to soften and relax. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Soften your forearms and upper arm muscles. Loosen your elbows, your wrists, your fingers. The palms turned open in Savasana. Be aware of the subtle sensations in the palms of your hands. Relax the muscles either side of your spine. Relax across your chest, your abdomen, your lower back. Relax the sides of your torso. Loosen your hips. Let your hips sink down towards the floor. Relax your thighs and calves. Loosen your knees. Release your ankles and every toe. Relax the top of your feet and the soles of your feet. Let the feet fall outward, away from each other. So from crown of the head right down to the soles of your feet, allow your whole body to be free of any tension or tightness, to be completely relaxed. Allow your mind to drift to a place of tranquility, a real or imagined place. That uplifts you, where you feel completely safe. Take in all the details, the colors, the smell, sounds. Notice how you feel visualizing this place, visualizing yourself in the place. Trust that you can return here whenever you have a moment to relax. Let's take a couple of deeper breaths now to enliven the body. Gently wiggle fingers and toes. Roll the head from one side to the other. Bring the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. Roll onto the right side and rest your head on your arm rather, knees bent. And using your hand for support, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed. Let's seal the practice with the sound of Om, the universal frequency, and Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. Shanti means peace in Sanskrit. The first Shanti, peace for yourself. The second Shanti, peace for your family. And the third Shanti, peace for the world. Take an inhalation from your lower belly. Together at your heart. Bow your head to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening.